Cardinal Sports Network brings you this special presentation. Event coverage starts now.
Williams will be in the backcourt. So that'll be controlled back to Williams. Here come the Cardinals as they'll line it up.
Cardinals definitely have a size advantage early on.
Here's a skip pass over right side. Tyson thought about pushing it in. Not going to force. Williams from three. Won't go. Puts Van Nietse, got a tap, and that's going to be off of Paris, out of bounds on the baseline.
Great job by the big guy getting down there and getting a piece of it, and Paris knocks it out of bounds, as you mentioned.
Last touch, I believe they will say that was on Pipkins to touch underneath. Puts Van Nietse the inbound. Williams across the way, Tyson Jolly. Entry level, down low, going up strong, blocked underneath. Nice job from Daniels.
Yeah, Daniels with the height disadvantage. He did a great job of holding his on.
Shot won't go. Jolly with a rebound. He'll clear it and bring it up the floor. 19 minutes to go scoreless here in the first minute of play. Tyson Jolly kick out to Williams. Baseline, fade away, shot is money. Count the basket for Tyson Jolly.
Well, he's just so smooth, Tim.
Yeah, and that step is so explosive too. Over puts Van Nietse, but going to draw the charge. The big fella, Vladimir Puts Van Nietse.
Yeah, Puts Van Nietse did a great job of getting set and preparing for impact.
Boy, he's a beast down low there. He's felt that contact coming. Offensive foul. The Cardinals will have the ball in the lead here with 18:51 to go in the first quarter of play. First half of play, excuse me. I'm still back in the ladies action where they go 4 quarters, and it's 2 halves in mid. Being very patient. Gets the screen up top. Kick out, Nickelberry, baseline drive, hangs, reverse won't go. Shot up after the putback won't go. Nickelberry tips it, saves it. Nice job.
David Nickelberry's never short on effort.
Boy, he is always coming. Fisher puts it down, drives, shot won't go. Nickelberry, tap up and in.
That was an excuse me tap in.
Nicely done, David Nickelberry. His first bucket of the ball game. Try to penetrate, nothing there. They'll have to set it up again. Long three, Pipkins won't go. Nickelberry pulls it down.
Nobody to rebound for Paris.
One and done. Jolly on the left wing, sizing up Jalen Pipkins. Fisher gonna get it down low underneath, and it's blocked.
They didn't get the bucket, but that was great ball movement there that time.
Yeah, good ball movement, getting around, finding the open man. It closed quickly, but you see some pinpoint accuracy on the passing.
Good start by the Cardinals.
So Tyson to inbound. We'll get it out top to Williams. Over in the corner. Back up top. Drive, look at the pass underneath.
I think Marquand should have gone up with that one there.
I think so. He had looked like an open entry to the basket. Three up top. Rattles, won't go. Pulled down by Marquand Williams. Williams over to Tyson. Baseline drive, hang, score the basket. And a quick timeout is going to be taken here by Bobby Taylor. He says, guys, we cannot give them empty lane to the basket. Tyson Jolly makes the Dragons pay.
Tim, when we got a moment here, let's run through the women's finals in the league tonight.
Absolutely.
The Lady Cardinals, of course, winning here against number 8 Angelina, 62-53. It was Kilgore 83, Blinn 66. Cardinals go to Blinn on Saturday. Tyler beat Bossier Parish 93-55. Panola beat Paris 71-56, and Coastal Bend beat Jacksonville 65-59.
Good recap of what's happened in Region 14 in ladies action. Just underway here with the men getting off to a quick start against the Dragons as Cardinals leading early 6-0.
Yeah, Tim, the thing that strikes me about this game is you look out there on the floor is the size advantage that the Cardinals have. So it'll be interesting to see how Paris uses his quickness and outside shooting prowess to try to win this one tonight.
Absolutely, as they will come out knocked away on point. That's Marquand Williams driving up with the left, lays it up and in. Count the basket, his first bucket.
Well, you feel like that Navarro game got these Cardinals back on track.
Absolutely, as talk about a monumental moment. That was a big one on the road at Navarro Saturday.
That's the key thing about it, Tim. It was on the road.
There's a missed opportunity there. Looked like they were going to get the tap back, but couldn't get it. Nickelberry, on the other hand, pulls it down, calls his own number in traffic. Hank shoots and score the basket to number 5, David Nickelberry.
What a great play by Nickelberry. He was in heavy traffic the entire way, forced his way up for the shot. Got it to fall. Is going to go to the line for the and one.
So a chance here to make it an 11-point lead here in the early going. As you look across the way, Coach Bobby Taylor not real pleased right now with the
officiating.
We'll leave it at that.
I'll say it for you.
I don't even try to be PC. I'm not happy with that call. Here's the Dragons coming back as they trail early big. Denying the baseline. Good job there from Fisher.
Paris is going to have to shoot the ball awfully well, you get a feeling tonight, because they're not going to win the board battle.
As Tyson Jolly pulls it down, he'll bring it up the floor. Swings it around the perimeter. Fisher. Back door. There's Vlad. Goes, not going to get it. Will kick it back out, though. Tyson Jolly, quick step inside the arc. Count the basket. Tyson Jolly. Averaging 22.4. He's off to a good start tonight.
Has 6 already for the Cardinals.
13-point advantage. Trinity Valley up early. Got a foul down low on Stefan Fisher, I do believe.
It is on the back side of the defense.
I caught him on the baseline back there, body foul.
13-0. Well, if you could script it to start, this would be the one that you would script for the Cardinals.
Yes, a great start, coming out and just executing. No letdown like we talked about after a huge win, and coming out and just making positives happen here in the early going.
Keep an eye on number 23, Markel Jackson. He's got 87 three-pointers on the season, as finally Paris gets its first bucket by number 50, Jalen Pipkins.
Yeah, Pipkins goes in, gets that one to count, so it's sometimes you got to walk, crawl before you can walk, so they'll take that. Knocked away. Here comes Pipkins, and a foul coming here as they're rolled up on top of each other. Williams.
That's why you got to take care of the basketball, Tim, because boy, those layups like that can turn into swings. That's right.
Marquand, little gimpy as he gets up, can try and walk it off. A couple of cards about to check in.
T.J. Collins is going to check into the contest as B.J. Simmons.
So Simmons and Collins are coming in. Fisher takes a seat, and Williams will as well.
So the Cardinals give up some of their height, well, much of their height advantage now with this lineup on the floor, but it's probably a better shooting outside from the perimeter, I should say, lineup.
Shot on the way, won't go. Nickelberry clears it, going to bring it up the floor. Tyson Jolly directing traffic out top. Off the hands of Vlad.
That was a good pass from David Nickelberry. Vlad just wasn't quite ready for it to receive it.
So Vladimir Putzvanidze will check out into the ballgame. First time tonight, Medul. Medul, only a freshman. His first look. Here's a three-point shot. Won't go. Nickelberry's guys for the bound on that.
Well, Jackson's definitely not shy of shooting from three. He's got 87 on the season that he's made.
Here's a quick visionary pass, and look at Tyson Jolly lighting it up. He's got an 8.
He's got his aim tonight.
Off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Tyson Jolly. Medul was going for the ball, trying to get down low. Very, very good start for the Cards. TJ Collins finding Tyson out top. Collins, three-pointer on the way, and it is good. Terry TJ Collins.
Cardinals' first three-pointer of the contest, up 18-2. See what, David Nickelberry does a great job of distributing the ball from the high post position.
Get a chance to see him show the elevation that time.
Well, Tyson was all over him.
Tyson was waiting for him to come down, but I think that was one of those where his timing, they let it go. Three-point shot won't go. Collins thought he had back-to-back trays. Kick out on the way. Shot, rims long. Nickelberry finally controlled by Jolly. They're going to get a tie-up called there. And so with a 12:48 to go, we do have a chance to recap things here. How about the start? 18-2 start and a timeout on the floor. But a 16-point lead for Trinity Valley.
Well, it's certainly the start the Cardinals needed, because you touched on it, Tim, in our pregame today. You don't want to do anything to let Paris get any confidence early on. Let them know if they've come in here expecting maybe for it to be a struggle, that it is indeed going to be a struggle.
Absolutely, and they, you don't want to give them any life, any hope, anything along those lines as you get a chance to come out here and kind of set the tone, and they have definitely set the tone in the early going.
The Cardinals, you just want to maintain what you've done, because you got to wonder how many stops that this Paris team can legitimately get against you, because you should dominate the boards with your height advantage. And on the offensive end, if Paris's three-point shots don't start falling, you think it's safe to say they're going to have a hard time in this contest. You've got Markel Jackson, number 23, who's got 87 on the season coming in, and he's already missed 3 in this one. He's going to have to find his range, because he's the top three-point shooter for the Dragons.
Yeah, most definitely. And as you talk about finding your way, it can really be a long night, especially if it's that one and done that we've seen. And you got to get hot if you're Paris. Cardinals off to a great start. Still 12:48 to go in the first half, but long road to hoe for Paris.
And it's really encouraging to see the Cardinals get off to a good shooting start, because they certainly didn't do that their last time at home here when we saw them lose to Tyler over a week ago.
Right. And maybe more important than that, no sleep, no hangover, no sleepover after the big win on the road. They were, like you said earlier, they seem to have found that spark.
Well, there's Jackson missing again for the 4th time from three-point range.
Medul on the rebound. Nickelberry finding Simmons. Collins back to B.J. Simmons. TJ thought about 3. Oh boy, there's a turnover.
I think he anticipated that BJ was going to slide out, and BJ slid down towards the goal, and he created the open space over there on the sideline.
I think for a second there he was trying to work that ball out to looked like Parker was open. She had a great game for the ladies. She sat over there on the front row. Good save. It's going to be controlled though. Cards tap out front. Nickelberry up and down.
What a great tip pass.
Beautifully done.
B.J. Simmons with a great tip pass to David Nickelberry.
That's all on hustle too, and nobody's standing waiting for it to happen. Good drive.
And see what happens, Tim, when you have a great defensive stand, it leads to another one.
Gary Lyons tips that away. Mado pulls it down and gets it to Simmons. So Lyons in the ball game. He'll drive basket. Going up strong. Has it knocked away. That is going to be taken by the Dragons. Just inside the three-point arch, so 2 there. Count the basket for Jimenez. Julio Jimenez out of Brownsville, Texas. 6'2" sophomore.
Came in averaging 9.8 points a game.
Simmons penetrate, pass down low, Lions kick out. TJ Collins leads him, trying to lead him to the corner. That's back to.
Well, that pass was to Ellery Watson of our Cardinal Sports Network.
Ellery going up strong to the glass.
And the Cardinals don't want him shooting the ball.
So under 11 minutes to go in the first half of play. It's all Trinity Valley thus far.
Tyson Jolly with 8 points. David Nickelberry with 7 to lead the Cardinals. Coming up on the halfway point of the first half.
Badul draws a contact. Nice finish. How about the shot from Quantes Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson did a great job, had great body control, went into the big man, drew the foul, got the shot to fall. He's going to go to the line for an and one.
Well done. Majuk Badul went straight up, but whistled for the call there. 6'9" freshman. .39 to go in the opening half of play from Leon Spencer Court on the campus of Trinity Valley here in Athens, Texas. Thanks for joining us on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Plenty of time obviously left here in this first half, but if you're Paris now, you start setting baby step goals, as I call it. You want to be within single digits as you get into halftime, if you don't go on a big run and take the lead, of course. But you've been down by double digits much of this half, and you want to get that inside that single-digit margin.
Try to get some traction here if you're the Dragons and climb back in.
If you're the Cardinals, you can't let your foot off the gas.
Absolutely. Keep the pedal to the metal. So they'll get Tyson Jolly back over on that left side, see if they can create some offense. I'll try to skip pass. It's an easy steal. Here comes the. Almost got it. I think Tyson Jolly could have pulled a coin off the top of the backboard there. He was going up. Collins thought about the three.
That would have been a long-range three.
Skip pass over to Tyson Jolly. Pass over to Collins. Count the basket. Three-point shot. Put it down for T.J. Collins.
2 3-pointers now in the contest for T.J.
It's a good answer by Trinity Valley after a couple of baskets from Paris. They come back and extend that lead. Back up 23-7.
Well, Jackson is struggling tonight from three-point range thus far.
Good team D again, right on cue. A steal. Tapped away. Jolly takes it. He goes up and splits 2 defenders. Count the basket. Tyson Jolly.
Who needs a traffic cop when you got Tyson Jolly?
Love that. How about it? He goes in between the defenders and then great body control to put it down. Get a chance to show off his exploits here.
Juris Robertson getting ready to check in for the Cardinals. He's their leading three-point scorer. Oh, a great job of hustling there, Tim, by number 30, Reggie Daniels II.
Madol had position. They let him go right around him. So, good hustle by Paris Dragons. Collins thought about it. Now he's going to get it back up top. So Simmons. Here's a good drive from Tyson. Kick out for 3. On the way. Won't go. One and done as Gary Lyons' shot comes up short off the side. Here's a no defense on that play. That
0. You're being kind.
Well, I'm just going to say it. I looked to my right to make sure you were still here and hadn't checked yourself into the ball.
I think this is a good time out here by Guy Furr.
Yeah, for a second there, they just lost just a bit of focus here. And the fatigue factor kicks in. These guys going up and down the floor, but He's like, we got to put a stop to that. So 25-11, we got a full timeout coming on here with 8:11 left in the first half.
I think the Cardinal Regiment's going to strike up a tune down there. They're looking like Timothy. So let's just quiet down and let do the Cardinal Regiment pep band. The Cardinal Regiment pep band. One more time.
I was about to say, we're going to give another 30 seconds.
Are you finished now?
Well,
back to play, Tim. Take over.
Ready to get this thing back to action here. Cardinals leading by 14. 8:09 to go here in the first half of play. And Collins works it around the perimeter. We got Robertson into the ball game to the left of Collins. Nickelberry going to pull back and takes a three-point shot. Won't go. Vlad could not get in. He's boxed out.
Yeah, T.J. Collins was also battling for the rebound, but lost that battle.
Wildcats making a couple of adjustments here. They're going to have to do that, as you said. They're going to have to shoot lights out, you would think. Huge size advantage for the Cards tonight. Thus far, they have not been able to get hot. There's Jolly with a steal, saves the ball on the baseline. Nickelberry goes up and under, put it through, and put it down.
A defensive generated points.
Absolutely. So up by 16 with 7:16 to go in the first half.
Finally.
Nice shot there that time by Markel Jackson.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the contest, the first one that he's made.
Freshman out of Michigan knocks that one down.
13-point ball game, though.
Yeah, you got Collins saying, hey, I'm not going to be shy. Vlad with the offensive rebound. Looks like he got hit in the hand on that one. Or the shot major off. Easy bucket.
And here comes Paris. Just like we mentioned, the Dragons need to get within single digits to going into the halftime locker room. They'd have to feel pretty good about things.
Yeah, Quantez Jackson comes back, puts that through. Jolly, that baseline drive, pulls up, shot, won't go. Rebound taken by McKelvin. Jimenez. Oh, steps coming here on the, well, stepped on the sideline, so.
Got feet happy.
Yeah, it's gonna put him, the ball over here to the left of us. Cardinals will have possession.
Tyson Jolly now with 10 points in the contest for the Cardinals. He's followed by David Nickelberry with 9. T.J. Collins has 6 on 2 3-pointers.
Looks like Williams will be coming in momentarily. Robertson. Nickelberry threw it away. Didn't see him. As Pipkins goes all the way to the glass.
Well, you look up and look what the score is now.
Yeah, it's a 9-point game. Under 10.
18, under 10.
It's a total different game mindset if you can just, get back into striking distance. That's what they've done. They still got 6 minutes to go. So perhaps the Cardinals can, as I was about to say, build on that lead, but not that way.
TJ dribbled that off his foot. Lost focus a little bit.
So with the stoppage of play here, now you get a little greedy if you're Paris. Hey, let's try and get within, two threes. Hit a shot here. Jolly will have something to say about that, though. Tyson Jolly doing it all tonight.
Fast pace, first half.
3-point shot on the way. 3-point shot is down. Count it for Robertson.
That's his 76th three-pointer on the season.
Jarris Robertson knocks it down, put it on the board for the Cardinals.
He not be a shy boy when it comes to shooting the ball from outside.
He had some support over there from the Cardinal student body. Nice job there defensively. Not sure if Ladd got a piece of that or if it just forced him to change his shot, but it's an air ball. Tyson thought about it. Now they're going to get it out top to Marquand. Williams being patient, gets it over Robertson. Still 12 on the shot clock. Puts Van Nietse up top to Robertson. Oh, up and down. Went ahead and knocks down a three as he's called for steps.
Yeah, he knew what he'd done.
He's frustrated with himself.
Jarris Robertson earlier this season, folks, set a school record with 13 three-pointers in a contest to break the old mark of 10. And we've seen him have some big shooting games. But obviously, he's a young man who came here as a walk-on last year out of DeSoto High School and earned a scholarship this year.
Look out pass. Baseline jumper won't go. It's controlled, though, by the Dragons. Jimenez. Back over, shot is short. It'll be Nickelberry pulling it down.
Yeah, Jackson tossed up another three-pointer that didn't find the mark.
Skip pass. Tyson Jolly steps back, knocks it down. Three-pointer is good. Back up to a 15-point lead.
And Tyson Jolly with 13 points.
Nicely done. With Tyson Jolly, 13 points and a 15-point lead. Baseline shot won't go. Pulled down Tyson Jolly.
Wow.
Cardinals dominating the first half here.
Tyson come in averaging 12.7 rebounds a game.
Oh, in trouble there with
got half of that by now already.
Woods Van Nietse with a block out top. Shot won't go. Van Nietse tapped it, kept it alive. Williams will finally control it. And a kick ball underneath. So it will be Fisher coming on. Stefan Fisher coming in for Vlad. Ports Van Nietse.
Just under 3.5 minutes left in this first half. The Cardinals up 33-18.
I want to say it, but it seems like it's been a pretty quick first half. But I'm trying not to say that, Benny, because there's a three-point shot. Won't go.
You can think those things, but don't say it.
It's like saying it's a slow night at the ER. You never say that.
But look at the foul situation. It is 3-2, which it has been a fast-paced, clean-played first half, which you appreciate.
Absolutely. Here's a drive to the basket. Fisher looked like he was beat on the play, but they forced him to change his shot a little bit.
He did and didn't foul either.
Yeah. So Williams setting it up over to Tyson Jolly. Jolly with a little head nod now gets the screen. Fisher step back shot. Stefan Fisher rolls, rattles, and scores. And now Nickelberry is going to be called for a foul underneath the basket, I do believe. I think the basket will count. Let's see.
It should, yes.
See what's coming this way. 35-18 the score with Trinity Valley off. Technical foul coming here. I do believe. So that was listening in.
Saw David get a technical foul the last home game as well, so it's something that I'm definitely keep an eye on.
Yeah, something else to keep an eye on. Marquand Williams, he's favoring that right knee. He's right in front of the scorer's table here. So.
Guy Furr asked for an explanation. He got it. He was about to step over and talk to David about it, and the official came back to give a further explanation. Jackson at the free throw line.
Gets that free throw to go. Marquand going to come out, get some rest. Boy, that guy's a baller, as it'll be Simmons in the game.
But you're right, Marquand is hobbling just a little bit.
Yeah, I saw him kind of tap that knee a little bit. Something not feeling right. So he's going to get a little rest and try to. David's still talking to the official there. He's got to move forward.
Good thing Judge
pleading his case.
Good thing Judge Judy's not here.
Or is she? You just never know, Benny. There's a steal from Tyson Jolly.
Should be tapping that watch.
Try to skip past, but it's stolen away. Here come the Dragons up and under. Can't get it to go, though. Tyson Jolly pulls it down. Fortunate that McElphin couldn't finish.
Yeah, Cardinals got lucky. That was just not a smart decision on that pass, trying to throw it through the center of the lane across court like that. That's not going to work out in your favor very often.
Yeah, you don't throw it back across the body as a quarterback, and as a player on the right wing, you don't throw it back on the left side. Lollipop like that, they'll snatch it every time.
Coming up on the 2-minute mark, 35-20 Cardinals.
So Cardinals trying to add to that advantage here with the ball underneath.
Got to get it in.
Throwing back court, and Gary Lyons will track it down. Simmons will come take it. Still 16 on the shot clock. Double screen up top. They'll go right side. Williams penetrate, kicks out. Tyson Jolly. 3 seconds. Had it blocked, and that's a good play there from Pipkins. Pipkins takes, turns, burns, and scores.
Yeah, he made them pay. Pipkins made them pay. The Cardinals lost track of the shot clock down there.
It's down to a 13-point lead for Trinity Valley. Baseline, thought about a 3. Now he's going to set it up out top. Still 10 on the shot clock. Simmons penetrates. Boy, a jersey grab. Here's a 3-point shot. Won't go.
Simmons had his jersey grab.
Handful of jersey there. There's a 3 on the other end. Tyson Jolly with a rebound. Clears it. Brings it up the floor. Tyson hangs, shoots, can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound, goes up strong, and he's going to the free throw line.
There is no quit in Tyson Jolly.
Yeah, Tyson Jolly continuing to pound the glass, going to the free throw line with 48 seconds left here in the first half.
Cardinals have 4 3-pointers in the first half. Tyson Jolly's got 1, T.J. Collins has got 2, and Jairus Robertson has 1.
See if he can get this free throws to go down. He's done a little bit of everything else here in the first half, hasn't he?
The official just told Guy that we missed the call on the grab.
Yeah.
Of course, the crowd could have told him that.
Yeah, I was going to say that it's one of those things where they, I didn't see it. How do you not see it? 39 people behind us have called it out on it. But, there's a lot happening. They're looking at a lot of things. Sometimes they miss it. You can appreciate someone to tell you that. There's a shot, won't go. Fight off the glass. Jolly saves, but saves it inbounds to the Dragons. And a good hustle, but runs out of real estate, goes out of bounds. That was last touch by Simmons.
Yeah, B.J. Simmons did a great job of hustling. The ball just goes out of bounds off him, but you like to see those players get on the floor going after those loose possessions.
Great effort, great effort. So 33 seconds left. They're going to reset the shot clock and put it back at 30 here with 33 to go. So it can almost evaporate the clock here.
I'm thinking Paris looks for a 3 here if they can get it. Oh, wow.
Take a timeout here. Good defense made them force them to use one.
Yeah, of course, we still got 4 left, so they're in good shape.
So with the Cardinals having a 14-point lead, they'll have a chance to, get out and finish this thing off. But, man, about as good a start as you can hope for coming off a high-energy win. Let's face it, Paris comes in here playing spoiler is a nice way of putting it, and sometimes you can have a little lull in your game if you're not careful. We saw it last year, but coming off that big win last weekend, they come out and execute here in the first half. Yeah,
that was a great sign when the Cardinals didn't come in flat after that great road win, because if you really kind of rest on your laurels, but when you're coming off a 3-game losing streak prior to that, you really don't have any laurels to rest on. Quite honestly.
Absolutely. You gotta really work hard all the way through. So. Still a long way to go in Region 14, and you love to see this coming out, getting started here tonight against this Paris team.
Got to D up on the 3s here. They're going to go for a 3 ball.
Oh, lots of contact underneath. It's finally controlled, and Tyson Jolly bounces back.
Shot.
So with 12 seconds to go, they'll hold it finish this shot off for the final shot of the half here with a 14-point lead, trying to add to it. Jolly from the right side. Gonna have to hurry. Gets a shot up from the corner. Will not go, and that's how the first half ends. It's 36-22. Trinity Valley with a 14-point lead heading into halftime.
We'll take a look at the Cardinals scoring. Tyson Jolly has 14. Marquand Williams has 2. Stephon Fisher has 2. David Nickelberry has 9. Jarris Robertson 3. And Terry T.J. Collins has 6. The Cardinals have 4 3-pointers in the contest with T.J. Collins, I should say, leading the way with 2 of those. We're going to let you take a look at the Cardettes as we leave out from halftime. We're going to step away and be back with you in about 6 or 7 more minutes. You're watching Cardinal basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network.
That thing my moving like a gypsy. Stop, whoa, back it up, now let me see your hips. Uh-oh, lean back, girl, you got some mean racks.
Teach me how to dougie, teach me how to dougie.
Put your arms out front, lean side to side. So let me form a circle, everybody step back. Having somebody yell, Savage, what the quarter say? Get it. You got it, don't shake it on the floor. Get low, bounce high, swing your hips with it.
Teach me how to dougie, teach me how to dougie. Teach me how to dougie, teach me how to dougie.
That thing I'm moving like a gypsy. Stop, whoa, back it up, now let me see your hips. That thing I'm moving like a gypsy. Stop, whoa, back it up, now let me see your hips.
Tonight, as the Lady Cardinals get the win in the first game, now the men leading here at half, and we have a stoppage of play here. 36-22 as we'll start this second half of play.
We got a problem with the clock. Time started moving off pretty quick. 13 seconds ran off before they inbounded.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
This game, this second half won't take long.
Yeah, they may have heard what I was talking about, and I'm not going to say it because I don't want to be the jinx. But here's Fisher with going to draw the defender out, try and draw him away. We've seen him pull back and take that shot, so wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But you can get a better look if you're the Cardinals. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Nickelberry has it knocked away and stolen. Good start defensively by the Dragons.
Not the way you want to start if you're the Cardinals.
No, sir. Here's penetration. The shot won't go. Tyson Jolly with the rebound. No doubt about that one.
You sound like a broken record on that.
Well, he tattooed his hand with a, I don't know, is it Nike, Spalding? What are they using out there? But he's got a new tattoo on his hand. Pulled it down with authority. Back-to-back turnovers.
Gets back to that sloppy passing that we talked about.
Just a little bit, I don't want to say lazy, but lackadaisical. Just not what you want there. 36-22 with minute 13 gone by. Going up strong, and that's a good finish that time by number 30, Daniels.
Yeah, Stephon Fisher had an opportunity possibly to go up and block that, but probably been called for the fouls. He just kind of backed off, to be honest with you.
Down to a 12-point lead here. Jolly gets pass off. Now, Poots Van Nietzsche, the left won't go, and it's rebound cleared out.
Didn't get enough launch on the ball.
Rebound taken by McKelvin. Shot up and good. Count the basket. Now a three-point opportunity coming here.
Well, just like we said, what was going to happen, Paris was going to come out with everything they had here in the first 5 to 7 minutes of this half to see where they stood at from that point on to determine how much energy they were going to see from them the rest of the game.
Quite honestly, that first minute, they launched a couple of three-pointers that weren't even close. Trinity Valley didn't really take advantage of it. Now, the last 50 seconds, they're playing a little more intensity, and that'll be a shot that pulls them within 10. Coming into the ball game for the Cardinals is going to be Gary Lyons. Lyons will come on for Vladimir Putzvanidze.
Gary's averaging 1.7 points a game. Didn't play much early in the season. Just played a lot in the last 5 to 6 games and done quite well.
Collins comes on as well for Fisher. So it's Nickelberry, Simmons, Lyons, Collins, and Jolly rather. Tyson Jolly. Collins working left side. Thought about going baseline to Nickelberry. Now they'll get it to Gary Lyons. Lyons back to Collins.
Parrish doing a good job of defending along the perimeter.
3-point shot on the way. Tyson Jolly can't get it to fall though. Rebound cleared by Reggie Daniels. 3-pointer from the corner is up. It's good. Jalen Pipkins.
Parrish has shot themselves back into the contest, Tim.
36-30. And did not take them but 2.5 minutes to do that.
This is an 8-0 Parrish run.
Strong move, but not finishing. And cleared out by the Dragons. Coming at us, and it's going to be blocked on the other end. Tyson Jolly got a left hand on it. That's a big block. Circle that. If they turn it into points here, Nickelberry baseline drive hangs. He gets it blocked.
Well, the fans surely thought there should have been a foul call.
Reggie Daniels, big moments here in this second half. Here's a 3 on the way, won't go. TJ Collins, numbers 2 on 1. Collins drives, hangs, shoots, and scores with a left-handed layup.
TJ now with 8 points in the contest. The Cardinals' first points of the second half.
Nobody picks him up, and all the way to the basket. That's too easy there as the basket's counted by Reggie Daniels. Daniels and the Cardinals have a 6-point lead with a timeout on the floor here. Great start for the Dragons.
Dragons have outscored the Cardinals 10-2 here to start the second half, and that's kind of what we thought might happen in the sense that they may not outscore them 10-2, but they were going to come at the Cardinals with everything they had.
Yeah, they have, and they're bringing plenty of energy on that floor here. And the Cardinals have got to respond. You just got to step up here, and that's why this is a great timeout.
Yeah, when somebody stands up and hits you in the mouth, you got 2 choices. You can fight back or you can lay down, and I don't see any lay down in this Cardinal team.
No, I don't either. I think they're going to respond, and that's what this timeout is all about here, getting them able to the Cardinals are on the floor, and the officials, I think, said it was a full timeout.
One of the things that has to concern you from a Cardinal standpoint is Paris they're within 6 now. They really haven't shot the ball all that well from 3-point range, but they've got the capability of doing so.
Right, and when you find yourself down by as many as they were down, I believe they were down 14 at the half. They have come out and outscored Trinity Valley, 10-2 here to start this second half. Now all of a sudden you got a chance to do something really special on the road here, so you got a lot more firepower, if you will.
So when it was 36-30 and Jackson got that good look from the corner, if he knocks down that 3, man, you got an entirely different ball game going on then.
Absolutely. So here they come back to play. The Cardinals will bring it up the floor. It's Jolly, Simmons, Nickelberry, Lyons, and Collins.
That's going to go against number 11, McFelton. Got caught not moving his feet and got caught out of position slightly.
Excuse me for looking away and watching the Thunder dunk on the. I know it's a dead ball, but man, Tyson Jolly is just jumping through the roof. Baseline drive, knocked away. Good play from Lyons, hustling. It's going to be swatted away though. Dragons will have ball and drive for the reverse layup. It's up and good. So Quantes Jackson makes it a 4-point game.
Been a long climb for Parrish, but they're almost there. They were down at one point, 18-2.
It's a screen now. Inside Simmons finds Jolly driving. Oh! Two-handed slam from the right side. Nicely done from Tyson Jolly, but how about that pass to find him? Need some more of that. Get this thing going here in the second half as the Dragons find themselves clawing their way back. Good defense there by Collins. hand in the
Nickelberry
face.
out-fought Tyson Jolly for the rebound.
Tyson and Nickelberry going at it. Here's the ball out top to Simmons. Simmons for three. Won't go. Nickelberry, good position. Gets a rebound. The putback up won't go.
A little hard.
Cardinals got to stop here on the defensive side. Three-pointer on the way. Won't go. TJ Collins with a rebound. Gary Lyons. TJ rattles out. Won't go.
Got a good look at it.
Yeah, you can't ask for more than that. You want that wide open shot. Want it to fall down, obviously. Want it to go. It was about 90% there. Drive, shoots, scores. Three-point play coming as that's going to be Jalen Pipkins.
Gonna be a chance for the Dragons to cut the lead in half.
Well, they are, and the thing is, we often talk about, well, how much is it going to take out of the tank to get there? But, there's a lot of hands on the knees for the Cardinals as well. So you look at it and you think both these teams are in a battle the rest of the way here.
Got a three-point ball game, as close as the Dragons have been since the game started.
Yeah, they were down 13-0 to start this thing. At one point it was 18-2. Three-point ball game here in the second half. See if the Cards can get that momentum going back their way. They can score in a hurry, we know that. So Jolly.
They've got to find that energy level that they had to start the game.
Yeah, I got to find that again here. Foul coming on number 50, Jalen Pipkins.
It's going to be his first, team second.
Pipkins, a sophomore out of Paris. Staying home to play at PJC. Backing him down, Jolly had it knocked away, gets fouled in the process.
It's going to go against Jackson, number 23.
Markel Jackson, 6'6" freshman.
That's his second foul, team third.
Tyson Jolly going to the foul line.
$17 points now for Jolly, who had 14 at the half.
I don't think the net moved on the last one. Let's see if he can do it again. He's a pure shooter. Here's the shot.
Boy, you're right, it barely moved.
Boy, nice touch from Tyson Jolly. 42-37 now. Then get things rolling on the defense here. Lead to some quick baskets on the other end. Three-point shot is good. He's starting to heat up. Jalen Pipkins.
He definitely is. He had 47 three-pointers coming into the contest tonight.
Pipkins makes another one there. Two-point ball game here with 13:28 to go.
Bobby Taylor's squad's done a great job of hanging in there, and they've gotten themselves well in within the game now.
Robertson around to Collins, down to Jolly. Nickelberry back to Jolly. Rattles off. Put back by Robertson, partially blocked and cleared out by the Dragons. Collins comes out to slow him down up top with Robertson. Pipkins pulls the trigger. Pipkins is lighting it up. That's a three for him.
They have fought all the way back, folks, from down to 18-2.
Taking the lead here with 12:42 to go.
And we're 7.5 minutes into the half, so just what we said, Tim.
My goodness, there's a three on the other end. Robertson steps back and knocks it down. Got something to say, barking at his teammates. They're two-point lead for Trinity Valley.
That's much needed.
Nice job there to get the possession back. Before that basket, though, the Cardinals had been outscored 21-11 in the second half. to get that lead, but they've taken it back and now trying to add to it. Nickelberry with a putback on the miss. That'll help things.
Great job by David Nickelberry of staying with it, getting great position, getting the putback.
So since the lead change there, they're now back on a 5-1 run.
It's those little things, Tim.
Absolutely. Here's a baseline three. Won't go. Nickelberry and Jolly colliding again. We've seen that a couple of times.
Yeah, Jackson's trying to shoot himself out of a little slump tonight, but he just hasn't done it yet.
Robertson, launch, won't go. Collins with a rebound and a foul.
It's 11 on 11 there.
Yeah, it's going to be, good feeling it's going to be on number 11. It will be going against number 11, Tariq McKelvin.
You would be correct.
Yeah, it's number 11 for the Cardinals. TJ Collins, great position underneath, and one of those reach fouls. Keep building on it if you're the Cardinals here. They'll throw it out top to Tyson Jolly. Robertson up again. Robertson's going to be fouled. 3 free throws coming here as Jarris draws contact. I believe Jimenez will get whistled. Yeah, Julio Jimenez out of Brownsville, Texas.
There's nothing timid about Jarris Robertson when he comes beyond the arc.
He's got that that quick release.
Has 6 points on 2 3-pointers going into these 3 free throws.
Gets that one to go. So adding to that lead, if you're just tuning in, Paris was trailing by 14 at half. They come back, take the lead 43-42. Now the Cardinals extend it back to a 6-point lead. So 11-13 to go here in this second half of play. It is Robertson.
3 for 3.
Hitting all 3. Back to a 7-point lead. Impressed by there's a 3 on the other end. Started to say I'm impressed by the answer by Trinity Valley after they gave up the lead. They come right back. That's
quick.
Impressive.
It
Yeah.
is. 8 straight points.
Next exact possession, they took the lead back and have extended. That's big.
Got to keep your foot on the gas, though.
Yeah, Tyson Jolly. Threads a needle. Nickelberry has it blocked. Putback won't go.
What a pass. Oh my
man.
goodness.
Yeah, it's a beauty. Was that Tyson Jolly up
Yes,
top?
yes. Pull the trigger on it.
Throwing a rocket. Getting it down low. Great vision. He's the total package. Got a great touch. Shoot. Got a rocket of an arm. So Nickelberry at the free throw line trying to add to that 7-point lead. Won't go. This is the first.
Has 1 free throw to his credit tonight.
So Tyson is at 11 points on the night. He's averaging 16.3 at the free throw line right now.
Missed them both.
0 for 2. Uncharacteristic of him. Cardinals hitting 71% at the free throw line this season. Pipkins jump stop pass underneath won't go. Knocked away. Nickelberry back over to Tyson.
Tyson directing the offense now.
Collins to Nickelberry in traffic. Goes up. He's fouled. No whistle.
My goodness.
Goes strong to the basket. Going to call him on the baseline.
Oh my.
Coach Furr's going to say after he got mugged in the process.
He very well may have stepped out of bounds, but oh my goodness, how he got there.
Yeah, his first tee was driven out of bounds a couple of times. Wow. Here's a kick out. Thought about 3, going to work the perimeter. They'll get the ball. Back over on the left side, Pipkins. He's got to step Now pass off right side. 3-point shot is good. Count the basket. And a timeout coming after the three from Markel Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson struggled tonight, but a shooter's going to shoot. A shooter's
Yeah.
going to shoot himself out of a slump, and that's what they're hoping Jackson can do. And that was a big three-pointer there for him, deep in the right corner.
Yeah, and he pulls them within 4. As you look at that ball rattles and rolls, but it still counts for 3. And all of a sudden, if a shooter can start feeling, I'm getting it, I'm starting to feel that stroke, that could be huge down the stretch.
Yeah, we said it would be, and it's going to be. And Jackson, you knew sooner or later they were going to start falling for him, and they very well could. If so, it's going to bode very well for the Paris Dragons.
So, understatement here, but very impressed with Paris and their ability to come out firing here in the second half. And not once but twice as Trinity Valley gave up the lead momentarily. You look up and Coach Taylor and his squad have come back to pull within 4 again. So still a long ways to go in this with 9:34 left. Thank you for tuning in to the Cardinal Sports Network. There's actually Cardinal Broadcasting Network tonight as you look across. Pretty decent crowd, not the biggest crowd of the year, but a lot of great basketball earlier tonight with the ladies getting a win and improving between that one and Angelina. So congrats, Coach Ewing, and then a great start from the Cardinals earlier. But a long ways to go before this is finished.
Well, and the thing about it is we were talking about the crowd just a little bit. You had your women's game, the visiting team came from Lufkin, and on the men's game, from Paris. So those are two of the furthest points.
We do have a lot. Yeah, you've got a lot of travel distance.
And the Lady Cardinal softball team is not here. They're on their way to Midland to play in the Permian Basin Invitational tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And they always are here supporting the basketball teams.
Absolutely. So a lot happening sports-wise. Fun time of the year here. So Cardinals trying to build on a 4-point lead. Jolly, explosion. Jolly, basket. Driving and banking it off the right side.
Tyson's just one of those kids that you realize anytime he wants to score, you feel like he can.
Yeah, just take the team on your back, Tyson, and he does there. Getting loud here at Leon Spencer Court. Shot on the way, won't go. David Nickelberry pulls it down, controls it. Kutz Van Nietzsche driving. Kutz Van Nietzsche was nearly decapitated underneath there.
What a laser-like pass from David Nickelberry.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the pass nearly took his head off or the club across the top, but he's fortunate to still be intact.
Kutz Van Nietzsche has not scored tonight, and he come in averaging 7.9, so it's rare that he's gone this deep into a game without scoring.
Yeah, Kutz Van Nietzsche getting his first point here of the ball game tonight. Uncharacteristic of him. He's, like you said, coming in just averaging right at 7 a game. Gets 2 at the line there.
Very good free throw shooter, by the way.
And I notice about him, he does those things a lot of times don't show up a lot in the box score, but he'll do that hard, heavy lifting down low. Good team player. Good screen out top. Knocked away, Jolly almost saved that. Seeing some of his athleticism there.
Shot clock reset. I'm not sure it should have, though. I don't know that Tyson ever had possession of the basketball.
They may be talking about that right now. Not sure.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Somebody suggested.
I think I was going to say you're preaching to the choir. We said the exact same thing there, and I would not be surprised if they set that. Wow.
Settle on 10.
They'll split the difference. I guess 10 left.
You say 6, I will.
I say potato, you say 6. There's a 5 on the clock. Shot on the way, won't go. Kutz Van Nietzsche over to Tyson Jolly. Jolly with 20 points in the ball game tonight.
Probably about 15 rebounds, to be honest.
At least. There's an underneath a reverse layup. Great vision, court awareness there to get it to Kutz Van Nietzsche for the finish. Boy, letting him go strong to the basket.
Tim, and you touched on it. This has just been a great response by the Cardinals
It
when they
has.
got down 43-42.
Yeah, they've answered and extended. You look up, it's a 10-point lead just in a moment's notice. So here, trying to add to it here. But free throws coming, that can slow that process down, so to speak. At the free throw line right now.
One-handed.
That rattles off too.
One-handed.
One-handed. I was kind of deflected, didn't get to see it. So free throw number 2 coming here for Reggie Daniels. Is he doing the
Check out this shooting style.
Hank Gathers, except he used the right hand and Hank used the left. Now I'm really dating myself, aren't I? Back.
You're the only one.
We got to work about that. We're going to work on that, Tim.
Nobody else will date you.
Hey, when you're as desperate as I am, you'll take it. How about that 3? Big smile on his face as it goes down the floor. That's Robertson. Here's a kick out. Thought about a 3. Going to step back and try and regather themselves. 12-point lead. Answer on the other end. Yes, rattles, taps the glass, and comes through.
Big answer for the Dragons.
Yeah, you gotta have that if you're Paris right now, because every point matters.
But it's like we always say, they're getting to the position where they can't afraid to exchange buckets.
Tyson Jolly pleading his case.
That's a stop.
And here comes the technical foul. He got warned, and now he didn't heed that warning.
You can't do that. I mean, you just can't do that. Tyson knows better.
So first one is good. It'll make it an 8-point contest here.
Here's the thing about it. Tyson's the type of kid that Guy Fur doesn't have to talk to. Tyson knows that he shouldn't have done that.
You also got pretty, it's very uncharacteristic to see that out of him. A little frustrated that because those are just uncharacteristic moves. Coach Fur not happy at all, though, about that call out at the top. Here's a 3-point shot. Well, that could have been huge. You get 2 free throws and a 3, but fortunate it does not go.
Yeah, Jackson's firing away tonight. He's misfiring, but he's firing away.
Entry-level pass. Nickelberry puts his head down, drives to the glass, and he's going to a free throw line.
Great power move by David Nickelberry.
Yeah, the foul coming here on number 23. That's going to be called on Markel Jackson. So Nickelberry needs to step up and knock these free throws down here and kind of get that lead back over that.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we touched on in the women's game earlier tonight when the Lady Cardinals had struggled early on with free throws, but there at the end they were able to hit some that gave them some separation.
Pull away here. A good shot there from David Nickelberry. Nickelberry averaging at 16.3. He's now at 12. Sorry. But, yeah, he's had some big moments in this one tonight, hasn't he?
Oh, he absolutely has, and it was his energy early on that staked the Cardinals to that big 18-2 lead.
Gets that one to fall, so 2 for 2 on that trip. Six and a half to go, a 9-point lead. And knocked away, picked up. Love seeing that. Jolly might have tweaked something. He's reaching for the back. Gonna try and work it out. Still got a smile on his face though. Out top. Puts Van Nietzsche up top. Over to Robertson. He launches. Look at him bounce it through Jarris Robertson. Boy, he's got a nice shot.
4 3-pointers, 15 points in the contest.
My goodness, that'll light up a scoreboard in a hurry. He's got 4, and as you mentioned earlier, had set a new Cardinal record with his 3-point prowess earlier this year. Plus Van Nietzsche changed the shot on that.
You can say that again.
There's a rebound by Nickelberry. Yeah, he had that shot almost brought rain Gonna have timeout taken. Tyson Jolly will take it with 5.5 to go. 5:32 officially. It is a 12-point lead for Trinity Valley here as they lead over Paris. Glad to have you all along tonight as the Cardinal Sports Network continues here. We got still plenty other action to talk about over the next few weeks, but man, how about this answer tonight? I think that's the one thing to keep going back to, because Paris came all out, took the lead, and then Trinity Valley answered.
Yeah, Paris took the lead 43-42 with slightly over 14 minutes left, and since that time the Cardinals have outscored them 22-9.
Woo, that'll light up a board. And you talk about off the bench in play and just the little things, but Robertson has had a nice night tonight. He's averaging 13 points a game. He's got 15 with still over 5 minutes to go here in this contest.
He really has. Of course, we haven't seen a lot of Marquand Williams tonight, especially in the second half. I wonder if he might have tweaked his ankle when we saw him hobbling there in the first half.
Yeah, I think they might have said, hey, let's just go ahead and play it safe here. Let him have time to, rest that thing, because he definitely was able to, he was favoring it as he came off the floor. So with 5:32 to go in this game, Cardinals trying to close it out at home here tonight.
Be a big home win for the Cardinals, coming off on the heels of the win on the road Saturday at Corsicana against Navarro, 82-76.
Absolutely. Collins can't get it to go. Foots Van Nietzsche going to be whistled
over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials there.
But it's just the 5th team foul against the Cardinals, so it's not a shooting foul for the Dragons. The Cardinals have another foul to give. Cardinals are in the 1-1 at this moment, however. Got a D up along the three-point arc here.
Jump stop. Off the glass, kisses that in. It's a nice touch there from number 11, Tariq McKelpin.
Very nice touch. 10-point ball game. 5 minutes to go.
Back door. They find him going up strong. Count the basket. And free throws coming for Poots Van Nietzsche.
Poots Van Nietzsche was held scoreless in the first half, but he's got 6 points now here, looking for a 7th when he goes to the line for the and one.
And as he steps to that free throw line, got him averaging roughly 7. So coming on strong to get to that average here, but they took him away in the first half, like you said. Oh, can't get that one to fall.
And I talked about how good a free throw
Well, mentally, I'd already scored it on the chart there, so that's on me. That wasn't on Vlad at all.
I'll concede that to you.
Thank you. Head fake drive over the top. Look at him go. Nice touch there. Tariq McKelpin starting to feel it.
He coming averaging 13.4 on the season.
That's a big drive there. Got a foul coming on number 23, Markel Jackson whistle.
Yeah, Jackson's playing real hard, but I'm sure he's got to be a little bit frustrated too, because his shots really aren't falling tonight. And the shooters, when their shots aren't falling, they'll get frustrated for sure.
Rebound, Lotto! Rebound, Lotto!
Coach Taylor, not really pleased right now with that last call. Asking for an explanation, but looked like a pretty easy call from my vantage point.
There's been a lot of talking going on with very little agreeing.
That's the common trait. No matter what coach from what team, they get an explanation in Region 14 or any region. I don't see a lot of coaches going, you swayed me with that explanation.
Nickelberry hits 1 or 2.
Gotta keep the pressure on here, leading by 11. His 3 on the way, won't go. Tyson Jolly there, snatches it out there from Jimenez.
Skied high too, by the way.
So they'll slow it down here with 4:10 to go in the ball game. Nickelberry Tyson over on the right side. Nickelberry takes a pass behind the back. Robertson for three. Robertson for three. Jarris now with his 5th three-pointer in the ballgame.
How about the behind-the-back pass?
I like that. Boy, you knew he had to knock it down when he got the highlight reel pass. Three-point shot on the way. Won't go. Rebound, Pipkins. Here's a they kill it on the baseline. 14-point lead. Jolly jumping through the gym. Rugoff. Three-point shot won't go. That was Daniels on an errant pass.
Great job of T.J. Collins of slowing things down here.
Yeah, I don't need to force it here with 3:15 to go and a 14-point lead.
Still 20 seconds on the shot clock. No need to hurry.
Gotta take that ball away from him with steps.
No need to hurry.
Yeah, you just got done reminding them of what they had in front of them there. 3:03 to go. It's a 70-56 lead. Stoppage play there.
I think there was a question on the shot clock, possibly.
20. Yeah, they put 27 on the shot clock. 2:59 to go in this ball game. Cardinals leading 70-56. Jimenez thought about throwing up a three. They knock it away. Oh my goodness.
Tried to dribble through 2 defenders, and the Cardinals obliged him by reaching in and drawing the foul.
It's tough to dribble through traffic like that, but it's going to be a 1-and-1. No?
No, I think the Cardinals had a foul to give.
Okay, so still 2:46 to go here. 2:45 to go and a 14-point lead for Trinity Valley. Pipkins jump stop. Jimenez trying to create, has it swatted away or stolen away. Nickelberry, don't force, another no look. Bounce pass up right side. Nickelberry went down hard going for the rebound. Jolly tracks it down though.
It's great hustle on the Cardinals'
Wet
part.
spot on the floor. They're going to get they got a wet spot. I think the official called a stoppage of play, but no one ever blew a whistle as Nickelberry went down, and the officials started immediately calling for a towel over there, but I don't think they heard his whistle. And half the game was still continuing. So full timeout taken here. What are you thinking over here after, you come back and you see Paris exude a lot of energy and the Cardinals answer.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that something we touched on. Sometimes you get so far down, you spend all that energy to get caught up, and once you've kindly caught up, you kind of exhale.
Yeah.
And you don't have anything else to go back to.
You go back to the tank, and it's more. I'll be honest. I thought that they had looked like they were doing it pretty effortlessly, but the Cardinals immediately pounced after that. So
they really did, because the Cardinals have now outscored them 28 to 13 since it was 43 to 42.
As you look up the upcoming broadcast here, Lady Cardinals hosting Panola next Wednesday night, and then it'll be a doubleheader again. The Cardinals and Kilgore come into town. That'll be a fun one. That's
it will be
a battle.
The Cardinals won that Kilgore earlier this season. What was that score? As he stalls for times, 82 to 66.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, and that one is you look. Well, it's been more like a month ago by the time it actually gets here. So. But flying through this Region 14 conference, and still a lot to yet to be determined, so to speak. So 2 minutes 10 seconds to go here. Jolly looking for a screen up top, pass underneath. Out of bounds. A little miscommunication between the two.
Yeah, the ball's going to stay in Tyson Jolly's hands quite often here in this final 2:05 as the Cardinals are going to get very, very deliberate.
So with Paris, they're going to have to try to get hot on the three-point line. Jolly went for the steal, and they didn't make them pay. They were able to get back.
No fouls! No fouls!
Heard Coach Leslie saying no fouls, and they will get the turnover. They steal the ball. Pass underneath Collins, up and rolls the cylinder, falls through. That'll make it 72-56.
TJ now with 10 points.
Collins, a great job there finishing.
No fouls!
3 on the way from Jimenez, won't go. Nickelberry could not control it. Putzvanitze contesting, and it's going to be controlled by Robertson with a minute.
They swallowed the whistles now.
10 to go, absolutely. Well, that was a lot of good body control to keep it alive. 3-point shot on the way. Count the basket for Collins. And with 57 seconds to go, Trinity Valley increasing that lead to 75-56.
So explosive.
My goodness.
Explosive.
Yeah, you look up and here they put it up on you as Tyson Jolly is going to come off the floor. Nickelberry, Putzvanitze.
And a solid second half as well.
Absolutely. And Robertson staying on the floor. You got TJ Boyd out there, Madul, Gary Lyons, and BJ Simmons. Final minute to go. Shot on the way. Simmons taps it away.
Well, they can't dribble it out, so they'll have to stay on the attack, but they'll use plenty of clock.
Absolutely here, and very, very methodical as they will improve on the year to 19-5. They'll get their 8th win in conference play. Madul has it blocked. Fight for the loose ball picked up.
No fouls! No fouls!
It's going to be Pipkins for 3. Shot won't go. Madul, can I control it? Finally does.
Bounced off his nose, I think.
That's using your head. So with 10 seconds to go, they'll dribble it out. Cardinals getting the win at home tonight. Coach Guy Furr and the Cardinals getting the record to 8-4 in Region 14. And ready to team up and meet us here at the scorers table. Paris head coach Bobby
Our
Taylor.
final score was 75-6 Cardinals. The Cardinals improved to 19-5 overall, 8-4 in conference play. Paris falls to 11-12 on the season, 2-10 in conference play. Taking a look at the Cardinal scoring, Tyson Jolly finished with 20. Marquand Williams had 2. Stephon Fisher had 2. David Nickelberry had 14. Jarris Robertson had 18, including 5 3-pointers, and had basically 6 3-pointers, considering he was fouled on 1 3-pointer and hit all 3 free throws. Terry T.J. Collins had 13, and Vladimir Putzvanitze had 6. The Cardinals have Saturday off, Tim, and they'll resume play here next Wednesday night against Kilgore in a game we'll have for you on the Cardinal Sports Network. Your final thoughts?
Loved the focus to come out, get off to that quick start. They answer after the Dragons came back in the second half and pulled away again. Get an impressive 19-point win at home. So getting that thing rolling after the win on the road against Navarro, now finishing at home tonight.
Again, our final score from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym, 75 Cardinals, 56 Dragons. We'll see you again next Wednesday night with the ladies game at 5:30 against Panola. Until then, for Tim Howard, the entire Cardinal Sports Network crew, this is Benny Rogers bidding you good night from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym.